All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome to Monday Nitro. Hey, I'm going to tell you what, tonight might as well be a pay-per-view event. We have a lot of things that are going to happen tonight. Obviously, we're looking at the hardcore match that's going on. We have some new news about some stuff. We're going to see Witcher and Kelly Kidman tied up for the first time. Haven't seen the Universal Tag Team Champions in a minute, but those titles are going to be on the line tonight. Look at the state of this. 4 debuts, really 2 debuts, and 2 returns. Paden Hardy is going to return tonight along with Damian. But now we also have Bob Orwatt and Andrew Dubbs making their debut tonight on Monday Night Nitro. We did find out that this is an actual best-of-3 series going on. So in this one, it'll be 2 out of 3 falls, and then the next one will be the 15-minute Iron Man match between Totes McGoats and Blackheart. Sting and Hogan hooking it up again with the big gold title belt on the line. That is going to be kind of crazy. Because it was such a good match, we are going to see Rebecca and TJ tie it up again tonight. Look at this. What is going on here? Women's tag team titles on the line, but they are going between the 2 people who are currently the tag team title holders. So there is a rift. There's some big news coming out very, very soon as we get this show started, but it has caused a major rift in the world of the Horsemen, both on the men's and the women's side. We saw what happened on the last one in the main event where Robbo dropped the belt to Hulk Hogan in very unceremonious non-horseman fashion, so it was quite weird. This is going to be a triple threat elimination match. Kedri and McWayne going after the men's television championship. Look at this. Horsemen. Both of them currently champions, but are going after the WCW tag team titles. So let's go ahead and get this thing started right now. So I told you guys tonight, it might as well be a pay-per-view event, and you see what's going on as far as... Oops, hit some buttons there. But you guys see what's going on as far as the matches. But beyond the matches, we have quite a few major announcements going on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's United States Championship.
So we saw just last night there was a 4-way match between Rebecca and TJ, along with a couple other wrestlers, but it came down to the 2 of these wrestlers. And in a very, very hard-fought match, TJ once again comes out on top. So, GM Eric Bischoff said, let's get this thing set up right now. They're going to go one-on-one tonight, kicking off Monday Night Nitro with the United States Women's Championship belt on the line. But I told you, as soon as this show starts, we are going to have some big headline-type announcements. We found out just moments ago, Robbo has signed with the WWE. He has jumped ship from the WCW and has signed a contract. We don't know the details of that contract, but we do know he is now in the WWE. So one of the things that ends up happening is this appears to have caused a major rift throughout the Horsemen, both on the men and on the women's side. It looks like the women are going to be splitting up, but a new faction apparently has arisen called the Order of the Phoenix. And from all looks, it looks like Jane and Angela Starr have formed onto that side. So what's that going to mean for Judge Julie Justice and for Jay Jarrett? We're just going to have to wait and see.
Introducing the challenger from Virginia, the irresistible force, Rebecca Dawn. And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, she is the WCW Women's United States Champion, TJones.
Yeah, it was doing that to me on a couple of the videos yesterday, so speaking of which, I got to take, after this stream, I got to get that rolling again too, get that set up for the week. But before we get too much further into this, Rowdy, welcome to the stream, brother. Digital, welcome to the stream. So once again, these two, quite the rivalry. TJones getting off to a quick start, and it looked at one point like Rebecca might have been able to get things turned around and bring home the United States Championship, so much so that it intrigued our GM, Eric Bischoff, enough to set this title match up to kick off Nitro. Yeah, Robbo has signed with the WWE. That doesn't mean no Robbo. Remember, WWE and WCW do fight back and forth, but it does mean Robbo is no longer a member of the Horsemen. So, it is going to be interesting to see exactly what happens. How are the Horsemen going to choose their new leader? And how are they going to choose the fourth Horseman? I will tell you right now, Rowdy, you have a vote on who the next Horseman is going to be. Eagle has got a vote. And Totes has a vote. And to be fair, what I'm hoping is all three of them are different wrestlers. That'll make it fun. But it is kind of interesting. There hasn't been a real shakeup in the Horsemen in quite some time. So what is going to come out of this? Don't know. But Robbo did not leave the Horsemen on bad terms. He just didn't let the Horsemen know he was leaving. What is going on, Witcher? Welcome to the stream. Now remember, title belt cannot change hands. So Rebecca Dawn ends up winning now.
Here is your winner, the irresistible force, Rebecca Dawn.
That would bring it 1-1 in as many days. 2 days, Rebecca wins and TJ wins one. However, the title belt does not change hands. Rebecca, not our new United States champion. So I am sure that something, maybe a rubber match is going to happen maybe as early as Thursday Night Thunder. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. Now, in quite an interesting turn of events, The fallout from Rabo has broken up the Four Horsewomen. There must have been some fissures in there already, but now it looks like Jane and Angela Starr have formed up with Mimi and Phoenix to form the Order of the Phoenix. And now this match, even though it says it's a non-title match, is going to be for the WCW Women's Tag Team Champion, or title belts. You have one champion and one champion. Whoever wins this will get to choose their new partner as champions. Yeah, me too. I was explaining some other things and then that happened.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making our way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from Stillwater, one half of the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Judge, Julie Justice.
So really, what is this going to mean for Judge Julie Justice and Jay Jarrett? Do they continue maybe on as a tag team? Don't know, but tonight will be the last time these ladies are introduced as member of the Horsemen. Might have been something as simple as, the judge wanting to go out on her own, maybe thinking she was being held back by being a member of the Horsemen. She has been a multiple-time world champion, has not got her shot yet at the WCW Women's Champion, but
representing the Four Horsemen from Birmingham, Alabama, one half of the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Angela Starman.
So look at this, Order of the Phoenix making their way down to the ring right now. Quite the outfits from these. So these might be the new hottest faction outfits the wrestling world has ever seen. But here we go, women's tag team titles on the line in this one-on-one match. Who is going to get the chance to be able to name their own partner and move forward? We're about to find out. Both of these competitors have both been a world champion, so this should be a really good match to determine who is going to take these belts moving forward. That's kind of amazing. You look at the shot Angela took, actually took 2 shots, but did not get knocked off of her feet. So that kind of shows you the durability of Angela and why she has been a world champion. That'll be the next thing we have to figure out is the Order of the Phoenix. Are they going to kind of be tied to the Horsemen in any kind of way? And look at that, even though the judge, one of the larger female competitors, still taking it through that second and third rope crossbody on the outside, is the rest of the members of the Order of the Phoenix. Are they going to get involved in this match in any way, shape, or form? All 4 of them are down at the ring currently. So all of them getting kind of a makeover with the outfits. Not so noticeable on Phoenix, obviously, but still, here he goes. And still, only a 1 count. The judge has been in control of this for a minute. Angela trying to get her bearings back so she can get back on it. Whoa, huge punch, swing and a miss. But still gets up, recovers in time, whips the judge into the ropes. Goes up, goes over, and then goes right through her. Big fists and forearms getting delivered right to the old scunion of the judge. And there we go, big kick usually leads up to her finisher, but is this gonna do it too? And a 2 count on the judge, but this might be setting up her finisher. Trying to get her back up on her feet, trying to get the distance to do it. Couldn't quite do it, and look at that. The judge catches her riding dirty, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, and wow, Angela kicking out in about 2.5. Thought that might have been it right there. Caught her off guard while she was trying to put her finishing move on it, but this is the judge's finishing move. That might just do it. Wisely trying to get her out away from those ropes. Teammates, though, not getting involved. 1, 2, and look at that. Might have took her a little bit too long. Kicks out, and that's her finishing move. Now she rolls up the leg, takes no time in doing so, too. And it is a pretty even match right now. This can go either way. Either way, and the judge wisely rolling out of the ring. Look, Angela trying to catch her breath. Judge getting back in. Whips her into the ropes. Picks her up. Hip toss. But those are strong hip tosses. 1, 2. And Angela kicking out again in 2. And you know, it might be interesting, the reason that the Order of the Phoenix not getting involved, it's not like there's bad blood between these wrestlers. There's a high level of respect. And so they may just be letting the chips fall where they may. Don't know that the judge sees her, doesn't. Crossbody. 1, 2. And the judge proving that she is not an easy one to get pinned. But it looks like Angela might be starting to feel it right now. And again, the judge rolling out. This is the second time she has done this. Both times she has gained the advantage by doing this. This time, though, Angela backing up. Not going to have it for a third time. Gets her picked up. Is she going to get the distance? Does. Oh, look at that. Triple J sees it coming. Stops Angela's finishing move and then gets her in hers. This might be it. Rolls up both legs. 2, 3, and Judge Julie Justice will walk away with the WCW Women's Tag Championship.
The Judge, Julie Justice.
Hey, Dubs, I'm telling you right now, you're making your debut tonight. If this is Andrew Dubs. So Judge Julie Justice going on. Is she going to name Jay Jarrett her tag partner, or is it going to be somebody completely different? We are going to have to wait and see to see how that one plays out. However, not having to wait for anything, triple threat elimination match, meaning the last one standing will be the WCW television champion. At one point, Kedri was a television title holder. So was McWayne. Now, Recon dealt to the current champion. Will he be able to hold on to his title tonight? I hope you like it. I think I think it's cool. We'll see.
Is an elimination match and is for the WCW World Television Championship. Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 249 pounds, Kedri.
Have not got to see a lot of Kedri, but you know Kedri, one of the funnest entrances on our roster for all 5 seasons. Kedri now getting his shot at the WCW Television Championship. Now, disclaimer, Dubs, I don't know what you look like. Matter of fact, the first time I made Rowdy was white. Rowdy said that was the whitest black guy I ever saw, so we got it changed. So no worries with that. If you want something changed, just let me know.
And introducing the champion, representing the NWO from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the WCW World Television Champion, Army Ranger.
Look at Recon Delta making his way down in kind of an odd spot. Would have thought he would have been the last one in the ring, seeing how he is our current television champion. But nonetheless, making his way down to the ring right now. Will he be able to keep his hot streak going since joining the NWO and defend his television title here tonight? I'm telling you, this is my new favorite television championship belt. I'm a big fan of all of our belts. There's usually a belt that I'm not, actually a few that I'm typically not a fan of. Right now, all of the WCW title belts I am.
Weighing in at 239 pounds,
McWayne making his way down to the ring tonight as well, getting his shot again at that television title. Something else that we learned right before going on the air from our GM, Eric Bischoff, is right now Totes and Blaq are in a best-of-3 series for the world title belt. Tonight it will be 2 out of 3 falls. And on Thursday Thunder, there will be an Iron Man match. So, quite interesting, and that may put on hold some plans for the Horsemen. But, you know as well as I do, with Robbo signing with the WWE, the Horsemen are not quick to make decisions. They want to make the right one, so we will get to that. When Eagle Star gets on, and Rowdy's on, we'll let them say the names of the people that they want to be that 4th Horseman. And hopefully they're different. So here we go. Normally we see matches like this, and we see, 4, but getting right into a triple threat match right off the bat is going to bring up some very interesting things, like right there, McWayne picking his spot, knocking out Recon. Recon, though, taking his time getting back in. The champ not in a big hurry to get back in, because with 3 people, it is hard to control that ring. But look at this, Recon trying to do it right now and stay in control of the mat. It's all about timing at this point. McWayne again One of the masters at doing that. You watch him, he backs up, he waits. Kedri trying to get in a position where he could wait. McWayne, though, saying, nah, that's a better position for my boot. And that's part of it. You would have thought McWayne was going after Recon right there, but McWayne, again, very good in a multi-man match, controlling the arena that he is in. Yeah, that is for sure. Like right there, you would have thought Kedri was the one, but look, Kedri blocks the big boot now, whips him into the corner, hits him, and look at that, Recon. There's a reason why Recon is the World Television Champion. Recon knows what he's doing, too. One. McWayne's like, man, you're not even going to let me rest down here, so I'll go ahead and kick out in one. Kedri, though, getting the stop sign just to let him know, like, hey, I get it. Green means go, but red, bam, means stop. And while Recon may not have appreciated it, Kedri took a step back, and look at this. Again, McWayne just, it's not a coincidence. It's not an accident. Right places, right time. Look at that again. Looking like Kedri was going to get McWayne, and McWayne stops him from doing it, ducks, goes for the pin, and finally Kedri gets the upper hand on McWayne. McWayne now rolling into the center of the ring, Recon rolling out of the ring, but Kedri staying on top of things. Remember this, Kedri has his finisher called the Irish Car Bomb, and that is a devastating finishing move. Not many people get a kick out of the Irish Car Bomb. What is going on, Bushy? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy this. If you don't know what we're doing, this is for the most part. And that's what I'm talking about. Kedri putting the Irish Car Bomb on McWayne, and now it's just down to Kedri and the champ. But I do not control the wrestlers. I write the storylines, I make the arenas, I make all the title belts. I create most of the wrestlers. There are some other wrestlers that are in here, but even them, we fix up their outfits. I turn off the commentation, and I do all the commentary. So, if it's something you like, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Share the video, let people know what we're doing here. I think it's a lot different than most things that are being done on YouTube. Kedri, though, looking like he was in some trouble, getting things turned back around, gets Recon flipped over there, now beating him to death with that chair. Recon gets it turned around. Huge foot there. Gets a hockey stick. Kedri's like, hey, we don't even play hockey where I'm from, but knows how to use that stick. It kind of almost like a cricket stick, so it's close, right? Close enough for government work. Kedri now power bombing Recon into the arena. If you guys are interested, about half of our wrestlers are available for upload. A little over half, to be fair, are available for upload inside WWE 2k23 community creations. Use hashtag Totes. Somebody write that in there so we know. Hashtag Totes in the description, and all of our creations will come up. And 100% of our title belts, matter of fact, over 100%, there's a bunch of title belts I don't even use that I upload. We make title belts all the time. Kedri now getting a little fired up, might be getting ready to put Recon in the Irish Car Bomb, and that would make quite the return. Kedri coming in, handling his business, and bringing home that television championship. Recon, on the other hand, is not going to want that to happen. Trying to get it turned back around right now, and remember, Recon can end a match in about half a second. And he might be getting fired up to do just that, too. Have to keep an eye on what. Oh, look at this. This might be the start of it. Goes Superman punch, and look at this. Misses him off the rope, hits him with the Delta variant. Now that is going to do it. 1, 2, 3, and Recon Delta will remain the WCW television champion. Thanks, Dragunov. Welcome to the stream, brother.
And still, WCW World Television Champion, Army Ranger.
Recon Delta retaining the WCW television title. That title will be defended on every single WCW Nitro event. The women's television title will be defended on every single Thursday Thunder event. So, just a little bit of that. Now, 2 of the 3 remaining horsemen will be going after the WCW tag team titles tonight, going up against one of our oldest tag teams, the Maniacs, still going strong. Now, when the Maniacs first formed, it was SC Jumpman, Raider, and then within a couple of episodes, they added Milkman. Raider's gone on to retire, but Milkman and SC Jumpman have remained along with Tekrin and have held these title belts quite a few different times. Maybe not the WCW ones, but have held World Championship Tag Team Gold. So, tonight, putting those titles on the line, ended up losing to the LWO, but on a countout, so the title belts did not change hands in our last pay-per-view event. What is going on, Big Ben? Welcome to the stream, brother. But look at this, 4 horsemen, the light heavyweight champion Eagle Star, the United States champion Rowdy, getting ready to try to bring home to the horsemen the WCW World Tag Team title belt. So you look at Robbo ends up signing with the WWE and moving over there, and you would think the horsemen are down and out, but that is not what's going on. The other horseman, Totes McGoats, does get his shot again at the world title tonight, and whoever wins tonight will still have to defend it in an Iron Man match on Thursday Thunder. So Blackheart and Totes will wrestle tonight and will wrestle again on Thursday Thunder, no matter what the outcome is. So, 3 horsemen left. Could be walking away with 5 title belts tonight. Also, in the main event tonight, we will have Sting versus Hulk Hogan for the Universal World Championship belt. I am loving the new Milkman. Look at Milkman's new entrance attire. It makes more sense than the old one. Every single one of our title belts so different in technique. This is just yet another example of that. Very good texture, very neat texture, very similar to the original WCW World Tag Team title belts at one point, but quite a bit updated, so they're not exactly the same. But the Maniacs absolutely crazy and have been dominating their competition. The Horsemen not used to being dominated, so should be very interesting match here. If the Maniacs get on a roll early, will the Enforcer and Eagle Star be able to put an end to that, get the match turned back around, and control it moving forward?
The following champion versus champion contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WCW Tag Team Championship. Introducing Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 544 pounds, the Four Horsemen.
That is absolutely right. The drama is real.
Combined weight of 545 pounds. They are the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Maniacs.
You know, it's really interesting that you say that because it's things that we have to build, and I'm telling you now, I have about 4 of these notebooks that I have gone through that have what's going on, what has to be announced, what has to be done to keep the stories going. The biggest problem with writing stories when you don't control the wrestlers is you can't write them out too far. You have to write them out, but then things have to line up, and if they don't line up, you can't go through with those stories. So the storylines are constantly changing. I can't write them too far out. I got to write the overall thing, like the overall, like this is where I want it to go. But how we get there, to be fair, it's up to the wrestlers. Like, we don't know exactly how we're going to get there. So that's what makes it really interesting. But look at this, Milkman and Eagle Star now getting after it. And neither one of these teams is scared to get their hands dirty in any way, shape, or form. If you look at the back of SC Jumpman's attire, he's got ESPN 8, the Ocho. Because that's just something that Maniac would probably be watching. Jumpman, one of our larger wrestlers that will wrestle. And as soon as I say it, he's doing it. But wrestles a lot off the top rope. But wrestles a lot like he's not a big man. But make no mistake about it, he is a heavyweight. Eagle Star, very glad you made it to the stream, brother. You made it just in time. But WCW Tag Team title belts on the line right now. Eagle getting back to his feet. And remember, right now, at some points, it is more important to control the pacing of the match. Is the Horseman going to be able to control the pacing, whatever it is, whether it's fast, whether it's slow, whether it's, medium speed, power? Are they going to be able to control this match? Are they going to be able to force the Maniacs to go at their speed? If they can do that, they will be walking out with these title belts, but that is much easier said than done. The Maniacs typically don't let you go at your own speed. They go at whatever speed they feel like, and that's typically floor, pedal to the floor, balls to the wall. Eagle now trying to get over. Does, and man, Milkman tried to stop him. Couldn't do it. Ends up, though, Bulldog and Rowdy to stay in control. Since Milkman's pulling this maneuver and Eagle is just joining us. Eagle, listen to this. Robbo has left the WCW and signed with the WWE, so he is no longer a member of the Horsemen. Did not leave on bad terms, but went to pursue his career in the WWE. We will see him in pay-per-views, make no mistake about that. But now we are down to just 3 Horsemen. So now that you're here, you need to give me a name of who you think the 4th Horseman should be moving forward. Rowdy needs to give me a name of who he thinks the 4th Horseman should be. And then Totes will also give a name of who he thinks the 4th Horseman should be. Look at that move. Holy cow. How is SC Jumpman even getting back to a knee? That would have been all over but the crying in my world. And look at the sheer power of Eagle Star. Smallest guy in the ring or in this match. But as you can see, not a small guy. So, rolls up the leg, 1. And Jumpman kicking out in 1. Jump now, trying to get over to his side. Eagle kind of waiting back, waiting on Milkman. Sees him coming, catches him right and dirty, and whips him up into the corner. Stays in control of the match. SC Jumpman out on the floor, and look at that. Eagle just about snuck out with some World Tag Team Gold. Now Rowdy, the enforcer, making his way into the ring, whipping him into the ropes. Big knee. And now letting the crowd know four horsemen are in the house, even if there's only 3 of us. Oh, look at that. I think Eagle was coming down to stop this from happening. But Eagle does his job, distracts Milkman long enough just to put Rowdy back in control of the match. Remember, though, on the outside of the ring is not, you can win the match, but you can't win Tag Team Gold outside this ring. Milkman now getting back into the ring. Rowdy getting to his feet. Eagle distracting Milkman. And Rowdy thinking about it and jumps back in the ring. Oh! SC Jumpman catches him right and dirty. Milkman in control. Rowdy getting a turn back around. Says, no thank you. I'm going to stay in control today. And now using the ring as a weapon against Milkman. Rolling the leg. 1. And kicks out in 1. Referee trying to get into a position. Now that is usually the precursor to Rowdy's finisher. The Rowdy, Bowdy. But Milk thought he had him, but enforcer not having it. Now Rowdy's starting to feel it and taking it to SC Jumpman, knocking both men out. Looked like Rowdy's just trying to make sure that SC Jumpman isn't going to play a role in any of this that's going on. Took a little bit too long, though. Milkman made his way back in the ring, and now he is on a roll. No, if you guys, I don't know what. I haven't checked out the channel, but if you got a channel, if that is your channel, let us know. We'll get some people going to check out your channel. I love watching wrestling, especially created wrestling. Look at that. Scott Hall lives on in Milkman. And now getting after Rowdy. Rowdy in the wrong corner, though, to be fair. Oh, and that did not work out for Milkman. Looked like he was going to try to get Rowdy up over his body. Did not happen. Rowdy, you think about, muscle weighing 4 times as much as fat. That's a lot of muscle, but here we go. It is the bounty collector and bounty collecting time. No, Milkman sneaking in the back door. Gets out of the bounty collector to evade capture. And now Eagle also on the wrong side of the ring. Milkman taking advantage of that. And SC Jumpman just looking on. to see what's going on. Here we go, rolls up the leg, but the enforcer not having it, hits Milk right on his shoulder, and you can see Milk kind of reaching for his shoulder, see what's happening with it. We might want to keep an eye on that moving forward. Eagle gets back to his feet, but now getting ready to go on a trip, getting hit with the old trifecta and taken to Suplex City. Now Jumpman rolls up the leg, 1, 2, and it did not look like Eagle was going to be able to kick out of that, but in Eagle's defense, that is a lot of strong moves back to back. Eagle still fighting though, trying to get up, back on his feet. But blocking the way right now so that SC Jumpman cannot get Milk tagged in. You know they say Milk does the body good. I bet you right now Eagle would like to disagree with you right there. Look at that frog splash, misses Eagle out of the way, gets Rowdy tagged in, and now Rowdy getting ready to get rolling. Hits him in the right corner this time, 2. But Milkman jumps out, kicks out. And he better watch out because I got a feeling that is usually the punch that brings on Rowdy's finisher. But Rowdy, no, getting the double team in. The Horsemen have very interesting ways for double teams. There it is again. Thought he might go for the tag. Doesn't. And look at Eagle. Eagle just getting all kinds of fired up. Gets Rowdy tagged back in though. And I'm shocked. There it is. Rowdy. Bowdy rolls the leg. 1, 2. And oh my gosh, how in the hell did SC Jumpman kick out of that? Doesn't matter how he did it, he ain't doing it twice. Milkman, 1, he's not gonna make it. Oh, barely makes it. Didn't think he was gonna make it. That was almost the tag titles. Now look at this. Rowdy taking it up top and taking it to the downtown. Misses that elbow though. SC Jumpman gets out of the way, and I would say after 2 bowdies, it's about time to get out of the ring. It's about bowdy time to get out of the ring for that matter. And he just passed him out like it's candy. I'm surprised somebody hasn't called the cops on Rowdy for trying to kidnap little wrestlers by offering them candy to get into his van. That's how much he's passing out. Picks him up again. Suplex. I'll be fair, I'd probably try to go for the pin right now. Nobody's there to break it up, and after that amount of moves, you would got to think it was going to be hard for any of these guys to kick out, but now SC Jumpman evening the score and getting back into his own corner, and no longer is Milkman on an island. Milkman, some of those moves, I mean, they got to make you laugh. Milkman's like, hey, stop it. And look at that. SC Jumpman, again, a heavyweight, but wrestles a lot like a cruiserweight. Walked up the front of Rowdy, gave him the old missile drop kick. Now throws him into the ropes, misses the torpedo. Rowdy uses the rope to stop, but SC Jumpman staying on top of it right now and trying to jack up his arm so he cannot use it for the bowdy. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, but again on the wrong side. Eagle didn't have to go very far, and now Jump trying to get the crowd into it, trying to get Eagle out of it. Rowdy, though, trying to get back to his feet, but the Jumpman sees it coming, and a big power bomb into the corner, and now looks like he's trying to get Milkman tagged into this match. This has been a match worth the money. If you paid whatever you paid for your ticket, you didn't even need to see the whole thing. This match has been worth all the money you paid just to get into the venue. Rowdy trying to get out of the corner, trying to get to his feet. Just doesn't have the energy to do it right now. SC Jumpman now tagged in and gets right back after Rowdy, gets right back after the same exact arm. Milkman now going up top. Is he going to hit him with the frog splash? No. Big missile drop kick, and you see what I mean? Heavyweight, but goes flying across, and gosh dang. You can't blame any one of the four for not being able to kick out. But the Maniacs will retain the tag titles.
Here are your winners, and still WCW Tag Team Champions, the Maniacs.
In true Maniac fashion, one of them always likes to grab the belts and show them off together. But there they go. Your WCW Tag Team Champions will remain the Maniacs. They've been on quite a roll, to be fair. Quite a roll. Now, making our way in, just showing, you're just getting a little preview. There's old Andrew Dubs on the far left. Paden Hardy making his return. Bob Orwatt making his debut. So 2 wrestlers debuting, and here we go. Have not seen him since season 1. Damian making his return back into our wrestling universe. So, still quite a bit of wrestling to go. Quite a few matches to go, but Sentinel and Digital Dog, his new look without the mechanical arms, will be going up against Cody Rhodes, trying to get the Hardcore Championship title. This is another elimination match. Will Cody be able to survive against 3 quite large wrestlers, quite a bit bigger than he is? Yeah, what is crazy on Dub's channel, you might start seeing
The following contest is a fatal four.
the wrestlers on this channel making some debuts over in Japan.
The WCW Super Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger from Virginia, weighing in at 308 pounds. The Blueprint, Sam Trowell.
Sentinel now with his newer look, making his way down to the ring. Sentinel hasn't been able to complete it quite yet, but still going up against a world caliber champion. Even though Cody Rhodes is holding the hardcore title, he has held quite a few world titles. So, very good Sentinel on his way, on his quest to getting that world title belt. Making a stop right now back in the hardcore division. Done. Rematch incoming, Rowdy. And look at the state of this guy.
Representing the Bikers from Authority Megacorp HQ, weighing in at 382 pounds, Dr. Dog.
Dr. Dog, Digital Dog, recently having the surgery to put the mechanics inside, not on the outside of his arms, which has actually helped increase his speed a little bit, but you can see the scars from the surgery and the scar that is across his back as well. But it has helped increase his speed a little bit, so I subbed as well.
Representing the Disciples of the Apocalypse from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 393 pounds, Wade War Walters.
Wade War Walters now making his way down. Making his way down to the ring. Have not got to see a lot of Wade as of late, but I am sure we're going to see those guys in the tag team division a lot more. They have won the WCW titles. And it went back and forth between the Maniacs. So I'm just telling you, the Maniacs, when you look at like two of the largest competitors that we have in our universe mode, and then you've got them win the tag titles. It's amazing that the Maniacs, yeah, they lost to them initially, but then come back immediately and beat them to take back the tag titles. It is unreal, but that'll show you the level the Maniacs are on. I do love the set, especially when you can see it. It's very Nitro-esque. If you guys have ever seen the set of Nitro, now I can't make the Nitro set happen unless I use the one in game, and I don't. I want to use ours. But it's very Nitro-esque.
And introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the WCW Super Hardcore Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
That is very interesting, Rowdy. Digital Dog's becoming a member of the Horsemen. In Digital Story, that would actually be like a full circle moment. So if that is your pick, I like it. Now we just need Eagle's pick. And Eagle, I hope it's different. I hope it's not the same. There is a rematch coming in because that match was a draw, Digital. There is a rematch coming for that bike. But that'll definitely be an ongoing thing for sure. At least the fighting between you and GC Rock, that is a crazy good match. Sounds good, Dubs. Remember, you debut in a couple matches from now, so come back and see it. And guys, go subscribe to Dubs' channel. You're going to see some of our wrestlers over there. He has been downloading a few of them to wrestle in his universe as well. Who that is, Well, you're going to have to go see it. Wade War Walters and Digital, big guys. Sentinel's not a small guy, right? Sentinel's a super heavyweight, make no mistake, but look at the size of those two. And then you got Cody Rhodes wrestling super heavyweights, all three of them. Is Cody Rhodes going to be able to come out on top? I don't know. But I would tell you this, if I was Cody, I'd be like, man, can I stick with Sentinel? I don't know that I would have been doing the push-ups either, but Wade War Walters and Cody Rhodes now getting after it. Huge slam by Wade War Walters. Digital now rolling up the leg of Sentinel, and Sentinel kicking out, not even a 1 count. Cody fighting back against War inside the ring. And Sentinel looks like he's making the classic mistake, but he lands those stairs right on Digital Dogs. Digital Dogs looks like he recovers fairly quickly, though, only to get smashed down by Mr. Wade Walters. Digital fighting through, throwing War into the side of the ring, and now continuing that onslaught. Sentinel getting the best of the champ, the current hardcore champ, Cody Rhodes, and another big clothesline incoming. Look at this. Looked like he was calling for it, but Wade stops it from happening, and now Wade waging war on everybody outside that ring right now. Yeah, I think we're going to be looking at that. I've got that written in as well. We don't know who it'll be, but we always know who the enforcer is. So will it be Eagle or will it be Totes? We'll have to see. Who knows? Frankie Two Fingers doesn't know who it'll be. But I knew that you'd want to remain the enforcer. But does Eagle want to lead? That's what we got to find out. That's another thing. If he does, maybe we got to have a match to figure it out. Wait till you see how we decide who the Horsemen are. This is step one. But we still need whoever... Whoa! Where did Cody go to? But we still need Eagle's vote on who he thinks the fourth Horseman should be. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. I like that idea, Eagle. We might see if all three people we pick can handle a 3-on-1 match. Because it's not going to be a one-match thing. I have got different matches set up to determine who it's going to be, and we will let the little digital guys decide. The little digital guys are going to have to show a lot of heart to make it through what the three Horsemen are about to put them through. Maybe that's an extra step in it. Look at this. Digital Dog takes away the table from Sentinel. One. And Sentinel kicking out in one. Cody Rhodes, though, look at this. Rolling up Wade War Walters' leg. Is he going to be able to get that big ham hock pinned? Still, only a 1 count. But holy Jesus. War just got split open by Cody Rhodes' finishing move, the crossroads on the outside of the ring. And Wade And War Walters is out. Cody Rhodes now trying to use his speed against these other wrestlers, realizing, oh, look at that. The only other guy I've ever seen in the history of the game to use the extraction besides Totes McGoats, Cody Rhodes just hit Sentinel with the extraction. Digital with a big pin. And look at that, Rowdy. Cody trying to stay up on top of it. And Cody doing a really good job right now against Sentinel and against Digital. 1, 2, 3. And then there were 2. Are we going to have a brand new champion or are we not? Huge choke slam on the outside. Do we have a new champion? 1, 2. And somehow Cody Rhodes kicks out in 2, but I don't think Digital's going to stop there. Is not stopping there. And you can see on the left side of Digital's neck that big scar from that surgery. But to this point, and I would say even in the GC Rock match, it is very obvious that the surgery was quite successful. And look at this. Proven to be a lot more competitive with that little extra bit of speed. He's always had the power, but now he's picked up a little bit of more quickness, and that has been proven to be the difference one way or the other. And there it is again. That has got to be it. No way Cody can kick out of this. What? Are you kidding me right now? How in the HE double hockey sticks did Cody kick out of 2 of those? Well, I'd pin him again. I'd pin him again right there. Now Digital trying to take it back inside the ring, slides into the ring, stays on top of the action, backs up, and a big body block now rolls up the leg. 2, 3, and Digital Dogs is the brand new hardcore WCW heavyweight champion.
Here is your winner and new WCW Super Hardcore Champion, Dr. Dog.
Digital Dog, brand new WCW hardcore champion. Give him some love down in the chat. Might be one of the first, I think it's the first hardcore title Digital has won. Certainly the first WCW title. So hats off to Digital. And Digital 2 in the same match getting named by one of the Horsemen to possibly succeed and become one of the new members, not one of, the new member, the 4th Horseman. So that should be interesting. Now, Bikers getting their shot in the women's division at the Women's Universal Tag Team Championships. Again, we've seen some things earlier on. Saw a count out. The other team won, the challengers won, but they won on a count out. Belts cannot change hands on that. So are we going to see the same thing here, or are we going to see a finish where the belts either change hands or don't change hands? That's what we're going to have to wait and see. But we're not going to have to wait too long. So if you got any bourbon, cheers. Huge snowstorm, ice storm, supposed to be coming to my area tonight, so we'll have to see how that goes. Man, it is good to see you, Dragunov. Very, very good to see you. Been having a lot of fun with your character, been changing up the colors. Not the look, but the colors of the character. So Witcher made a great decision in bringing Kelly Kidman to the Bikers. Kelly Kidman winning the women's WCW television champion on Thursday Thunder, and then tonight getting a shot with Witcher to bring home some tag team gold, and not just any tag team gold, but the Universal Tag Team Gold. So that'll be crazy. Now, the next interesting thing, would Digital leave the Bikers to become one of the prestigious members of the Four Horsemen? There's only ever 4 at any given time. So that'll be interesting. You know, I was looking at some of the members when you think of Horsemen, right? Digital Dogs came to mind. Grady comes to mind. That would be interesting. Maybe one of the new members making a debut tonight. We'll have to see how they wrestle, don't know, but Grady was another one that I thought of. Maybe Boom. Haven't seen Boom in a while. Don't know. Like, what's Boom doing?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Universal Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Bikers. And their opponents, they are the Universal Women's Tag Team Champions, the Hart Foundation.
Yeah, so interesting, interesting to go through that and then kind of look at, like, who would line up with that. You know what I mean? Well, and you got to look at it this way, too, Digital. Like, you know, you got the fun with Totes and Jane. Jane does not always line up, like, in the same thing. But you've seen, we've always supported each other, even in our wrestling universe. So it's just one of those things. But look at this. I am telling you what. Kelly Kidman, since getting in, since Witcher has taken Kelly under her wing, it's been on another level. Don't think she's even lost a match. And now she is dismantling the likes of the Hart Foundation by herself. Now, is she going to be a team player? That's what we got to watch out for. Not that it's necessarily a thing, but yeah, look at this. Going over, getting Witcher tagged in too. And this will be something new for Witcher. Witcher not used to being really in a tag team, used to doing it by herself. Is she going to be able to do it? So far, so good. Looks like they're both kind of on that same page. But remember, the Hart Foundation, one of the more technical wrestlers, period, much less technical wrestling teams. Dirty Deeds. Yeah, oh, that's a good call. Maybe that's what we name it, because I don't really have a good finishing name. So, yeah, call it the Dirty Deeds. The Double D. I like it. I like that a lot, to be fair. There's no choices. It's all up to you, Eagle. Whoever you want, just think about it. You get one pick, Rowdy gets one pick, and Totes McGoats gets one pick. I'm just Frankie Two Fingers. I'm just thinking out loud who would be good horseman. Or what style of wrestler would be a good horseman. Because you got Grady, right? Like, I always thought Grady's probably would end up making a good horseman. Digital, I always thought would make a good horse. Sentinel. Sentinel's another one. Make a good horseman. Probably not in his current look, but we could change that. We could get him a horseman look. That's just clothes, you know. Yeah, we could. All you got to do is say, hey, you'd like to be a member or the leader of the Horsemen. And then we'll have a match to see who is the leader of the Horsemen. The same way it was with Robbo when Robbo fought between you and Ghost. Friendly match between the Horsemen, you know. Horsemen never back down from that stuff. We just don't we're like brothers. We don't let other people fight. We'll fight each other, but we won't let other people fight us. We're not having it. Look at this. Hart Foundation starting to get things turned back around. Getting a double team move in on Witcher, but, thought Witcher was going to catch Holly Hart right and dirty, but Holly gets her whipped into the corner. And Witcher now trying to get in the emergency tag. Is she going to be able to make it? She does. Kelly Kidman now in the ring. Well, he is, but Digital's in the bikers, you know what I mean? So who knows? Who knows what happens? You know what would be really cool? No, we need a third one. We need a third one. There'll be 3, and then we'll go through a series of 3 different kinds of matches to see who comes out on top. It'll be fun. I got some good ideas. It's not all finalized yet, but I only had 2 match types, and then Eagle said, hey, what about a 3-on-1 match? So what if we put all 3 choices through a 3-on-1 match and see how far they get in those matches? But yeah, I'm just thinking out loud, like who would be the ones, like who would be the best choices. But see, look at what's starting to happen. The bikers got off to a quick start against the Hart Foundation, but since then, Hart Foundation's starting to kind of take effect. But look at this. Witcher could get that turned around with a quickness. The only thing is look at this, which is through, but it takes a while to get this locked in and working. And Pam Hart already in the ring, stopping that. So Pam stays in the ring, distracts Witcher just long enough to get Holly back up and now back in control of that match. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Digital, you're in the mix though. And who knows, the bikers kind of line up. You know, for that matter, if you really think about it, minus his outfit, but again, it's clothes. JP, think back at the matches. JP kind of has that horseman mentality as well. Interesting. I think there's quite a few guys out there that could be, you know what I mean? 1, 2. Oh, thought we almost had brand new champions. Look at all the NWO shirts out in the crowd. Yeah, some NWO, some Rey Mysterio, even a few like I'm Your Poppy shirts. So that's starting to bleed over into the WCW. Big boot. Pamela trying to get back to her feet. Witcher not having it. Pamela fighting through it, though, and gets Holly tagged back into this match. I think Pamela Hart and Holly Hart might be like the oldest, like the longest reigning champions of anything. And look at that. I don't think Kelly Kidman was expecting it. But Holly Hart, with her finishing DDT maneuver, retains the Universal Women's Tag Team Championship title belts.
Here are your winners, and still the Universal Women's Tag Team Champions, the Hart Foundation.
The Hart Foundation, not gonna be beat, retains the Women's Universal Tag Team title belts. You know, these two have experienced a lot of success being led by Bobby Hart, but Bobby Hart in singles competitions, oddly, has not got to see the same success. So we will see. Now I'm telling you, the match that I think I've been waiting for the longest. We have 4 brand new, newly created from scratch wrestlers. I don't think I've uploaded them yet because I just finished them. So here we go. 2 of them making their debut. Robert Orwatt, a guy that I work with. Peyton Hardy, another guy that I work with. Andrew Dubbs, a guy that is one of the subscribers in our channel, and now Damian has not made his appearance since week 1. If you remember, Damian is the Undertaker's son.
The following is a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Andrew Dubbs.
So Andrew Dubbs making his way down to the ring right now. Unfortunately, he had to step out, but we'll get to see himself a little bit later. Almost looking like he might even be a member of Raven's flock or something along those lines. But definitely looks like he means business. Is he going to be able to start off his WCW career with a win?
And his opponents, first from Wadley, Alabama, weighing in at 237 pounds, Payne Don Harvey.
If you remember back, probably season 2, Paden Hardy made his debut with the Legends, Danny Lads, and then McWayne came on. Paden Hardy had an injury, stepped back, but now that we have started, the all-new WCW Universe mode is back and making his debut tonight. Now, is it a coincidence that he is wearing the same colors as Danny Lads, or does that mean something? That we don't know. So we are going to have to see what is going on. But more importantly than that, is Paden going to be able to pick up a win here tonight in his re-debut or debut in WCW? Bob Orwatt now making his way down to the ring. Very Hacksaw Jim Duggan-esque. But is he going to be able to leave this ring with his debut win? We will have to wait and see. But it does look like he may be the sensei of a little bit of redneck kung fu. Not two things you think would go together. Somehow they do here.
And from New York, weighing in at 338 pounds, Damian.
Well, one thing we know about Damian, that is freaky. Freaky as all hell. I'm telling you right now, you see that walking down to the ring, you might go the other direction, I'm just saying. I'd be in the ring and I'd be like, no, not going to do that. Let me run back over to the ticket counter, buy a ticket to this match because I do not want to participate in it. I just want to watch. But you would expect nothing less than this look from The Undertaker's son. Has his uncle's style mask on. Has the skin tone of his dad. So here we go. About to see what goes downtown here tonight. Right away, the two big men going after the two other that aren't big, and it's almost like they're in unison there for a second. Andrew Dubs rolling up the leg of Bob. Bob, though, kicking out in one. Paden has Damian in a leg lock, but Damian fighting through now, delivering them overhand rights. And Dubs getting Bob into an armbar. That is freaky. See, drag it off nose. He gets it. Look at this. Wowzers. Big slam again. Almost in unison. Just now coming from a different way. Damian now trying to stay up on top of the Paden thing. Look at that. Knocks him outside of the ring. And what is he doing? Hey, you're too big to be doing this, guy. Paden says, yeah, way too big. Gets out of the way. But Paden played it up to the crowd. Damian not having it. Delivers a boot to the face. Says, take one of these and call me in the morning. Dubs all over the place. Bob, though, getting back to his feet now. Gets his hands on Dubs. Says, hey, let the big guy get his paws on you. And now catches him. Huge slam. I mean, that feels like that could end your night right there. But Bob has been taking some punishment from Andrew, but look at this. I think the size right there. Proven to be the thing that has kept him in it, and now Bob firmly in control. Paden has Damian back in that leg lock. And Bob takes A-Dubs over to the rope. Misses him that time. Misses him again. 3 times the lady. Misses him 5 times now. 6 times. I can't even sing the song. Paden, though, look at that. Getting Damian up into the side. And finally getting him over into the corner. Whoa! Big slam by Damian. It looked like Bob might have been going for his finishing move, but A-Dubs stops that right away. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2, and Bob kicking out, and only 2. Now you think about how thin that matting is on the outside of the ring. And Damian had Paden way up in the air and then brings him down on that. Not a good day for Paden. That is Andrew's finishing move too. And somehow Bob kicks out of it on the outside. Paden now rolling up the leg of Damian and kicking out in 2. Paden gets in and says, hey, why don't we face off for a minute? Like, we've been going after these big guys. Maybe we can let them go after it for a second or two. Damian back to his feet, trying to play it up to the crowd. Bob just trying to get back after A-Dubs, but not having it. Damian was getting after Paden, goes out, gets that stop sign. Says if green means go, red means stop, and starts hitting Paden in the head with it. Paden now on the ground, hits him with it again, finally drops that sign. Bob chasing after Andrew, gets him, gets his hands on him on the outside, slams him. And that was kind of a weird looking slam, but watch out. Damian picking up Paden. That is his finisher. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And how did Paden kick out of that? Damian sitting on his chest. The weight of all of it. Slams him down, and look at this. As if the choke slam wasn't enough, hits him now with that stop sign again. A-Dub says, hey, let me get some of this. And he does get some of that. Paden rolls out of the ring. Bob on the outside as well, trying to get back to his feet. And Bob moving slow, but now moving around the side. One trailer park dude goes round the outside, grabs a hold of Paden, throws him back into the ring, and sees Damian coming after him, and now starts delivering the rights. Gets him with a back suplex. Paden going after the stop sign. A-Dub sees that coming. Bob now rolls in. That is the W. And Andrew Dubs pins Paden, hits him with this finisher called the W. And that's because when he pins him, the opponent's legs are up like this, and Andrew has one leg, so it does look like a W. Next time you see it, pay attention. It's crazy. Bob, though, fighting through that leg lock. Damian biding his time. Looks like he's going after OAD there. Throws him into the ring. Bob waiting on Damian, though, and throws Damian into the ring. Dubs not having it. Bob trying to go for a weapon underneath the arena. Doesn't get it. And this stop sign, you can tell, has been beat to all hell. Looked like he was going to use it again. Does not. Uses that reverse DDT on him. Picks up the stop sign one more time. And somehow hits Bob with it instead of AD. But AD, once again, trying to gain control. Bob says no thank you. Throws him in there. Stops Damian from punching. Now starts delivering. Lets the hands go. Huge clothesline. Pops back up to his feet, which is quite impressive for the big guy. But look at that. Puts him in the W. Can Bob kick out? No. And now it is down to Damian and A-Dubs. But look, Damian puts A-Dubs right up into the finisher. 2. How in the holy heck did Dubs kick out of that? Not exactly sure, but Big Boot says he's not going to do it again. And Damian trying to get him one more time. Picks him up. No. Dubs gets down. Gets back around him. Looks like he is going to be in control, but misses that. Damian missed the fact that he missed it. And now gets him in a leg lock again. Is Damian going to tap out right here? Referee right in position. No, Damian now fighting through. Overhand rights. And even though his knee looks like it's been a little bit out of whack, still moving good on it. So this might be something we keep an eye on. But DDT picks him up again. Rolls out of the way. Now look at this. Gets him, throws him into the corner. Is he going to use the ring? No. Uses the arena, not the ring. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And Damian kicks out in 2. Damian gets back to his feet. Doesn't really matter. Dubs gets him, throws him in, brings that stop side in. Looked like Damian was going for a choke slam, but Andrew stops him in time, whips him into the corner now, going up on top. Is this going to be the thing that ends this match? Damian rolls outside, but Andrew says no. He's going to stay on top of it. Damian trying to get to his feet. Andrew giving him some help. Kind of a high-looking armbar. No, ends up using it to kick him. Rolls him up, hits him with a dub. This might be it. 3, and Andrew Dubs ends up pinning all 3 of them in his debut match.
Here is your winner, Andrew Dubs.
Andrew Dubs. Unbelievable. Andrew Dubs coming away the winner in this match. What is this going to mean moving forward? This might just be the start. Really, it's a start for all of them, so who really knows? But this could be the start for some title matches possibly in his future. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the stream. You did not miss Last of Us 2. No. Nah, typically Sundays I do different things. It's funny you just got here. That last match, you might want to rewatch it. You're in it.
And is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
So again, last 2 matches of the evening. Totes McGoats going after the WCW World title in a series of matches. So, lost to Blackheart at the pay-per-view last night. Match number 2 happens tonight, and regardless of the outcome of this match, match number 3 between Totes and Blackheart will happen on Thursday Thunder. World title on the line in every single one of these matches. But tonight, our very first 2 out of 3 falls. It takes 2 pins to win the title belt tonight. And then we will be on to our last match of the evening. Sting versus Hogan for the Universal World title belt. So both world titles in the men's division on the line right now. You caught this one though, Herbie. Good job. Blackheart has proven to be a very, very good world champion. And look at that world title belt. So guys, remember, I make the wrestlers, I make the belts, I make the arenas. I do not control the wrestlers. I turn off the announcers and I announce what's going on. Nothing else like it on YouTube. If you like it, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. And don't share it with everybody. Just don't go all willy-nilly sharing it everywhere. Find the person in your life that said you weren't a good sharer and share the video with them and say, look, Totes McGoats knows I'm a good sharer because I shared the video and you're seeing it. And besides, it probably brightened up their day a little bit, you know what I mean? Who doesn't have fun with this? You can't come to this stream and not have fun. Just doesn't work out that way. Blackheart, though, funny thing about Blackheart, the original member, the very first member of this channel. So that is crazy. Paul the Thing, number 2. Paden, also a member of the channel. You can tell because they got the little tote symbol next to their name.
Introducing the challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 257 pounds, Freak D. And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 266 pounds. He is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Blaq.
Digital Dogs member. Witcher member. So if you guys want to be a member, all you have to do to do that, if you've already subscribed to the channel, to find how you become a member, find where the subscribe button used to be, click on it again. It'll say something about perks. Took me and Peyton a second to find it, but... And remember, the more members we have, the faster the giveaways happen. We will be giving away world title belts. We will have tournaments for it live on this channel. They will be a part of our universe, and I will mail you the real title belt. So if that is something that interests you and you want to be in every single one, you want a character in this, become a member of the channel. You don't even have to ask. Every single member gets a character made of them, period. No questions asked. Look at that. Famouser didn't even know her, and these two guys are getting very familiar with each other. Just wrestled last night, and now wrestling again. Last night it was a submission match. Blackheart winning with the Vulcan Death Grip. Never seen it happen before in my life. And all, what? Let me look just real quick. Let me look and just see. Super quick. Because I didn't put it on here. I should have. Look at this. Totes already getting them in. And falls count anywhere. So this could happen at any time. But when we look at this, this is actually episode 95. So in episode 94, Blackheart wins with the Vulcan Death Grip. In 93 episodes before that, it has never happened. I didn't even think it was possible to happen. But a huge slam, remember, in this match, one fall does not win it. It will take 2 pins or 2 submissions or 2 of anything to win. It is 2 out of 3 falls wins this match. Totes going for the pin again. And again, getting a 2 count. Totes can't even believe it. You think about, again, how thin that padding is on the outside. And there's been a lot of very strong slams on the outside. Now look at this. Totes taking him out all the way to the entrance ramp. Totes letting you know, 4 horsemen for life. And now getting ready to slam him down on the steel of the entrance ramp. Oh, you can hear that thud throughout the entire arena. You know that's gotta hurt. Blackheart, though, back to his feet, not having it, and delivers a knee right to the old scunion of Totes. Totes, though, fighting back through it, and because they're right on the cusp of it, the lights going on, going off. But Totes might not have been getting his reps in the gym, so far, it looks like he's getting his deadlifts in right now. But look, Blackheart gets out of the way, and when Blackheart is this way, his face looks one way. When he's facing the other way, it looks normal. So that is quite freaky, something that he's taken on since becoming the WCW World Champion. Had a change in his outfit, and now letting the hands go at the expense of Totes. It is quite interesting, though. Like, you look at what these two have done. This is really the 3rd match they've had. They will have one more match coming up on Thunder. And now getting after it on the outside. Referee, though, sitting right there, staying on top of the action. Thought these two might take it up the ramp and have it. Look at that! Blackheart went for his finisher. Totes got just far enough out of the way. Blackheart can't even believe it. He's like, what just happened? He's going to try it again, but Totes grabs him and gives him a sit-down sausage, rolls up the leg, 1, and Blackheart kicks out in 1, but that is 2 times Totes has avoided the nail in the coffin, but Blackheart will not avoid the extraction. Totes rolls up the leg and kicks out in 2 still. So that will show you how far ahead Blackheart has been in this match. Blackheart kind of dominating, but it looks like Totes might be getting some things turned back around. Here we go, another big slam, and again, right on that diamond plating, right on the concrete. Totes picking him up again, smashing him down again, right on the concrete. Thought he might go for the pin, does not, and goes for a 3rd one, but does it a little bit differently. And a big right hand, big enough that he had to. It wasn't just like a haymaker. He had to get the whole spin cycle in on that. Oh, look at that. Do you hear the thud? I heard the thud of his skull across that concrete. Totes now split open. Blackheart just brutal smashes back and forth by both of these guys. Not even sure these two are ever going to make it in the ring again. And as I say that, they start to make it back in the ring again. And right back out. So in and out. Crazy. And there it is, nail in the coffin. This will probably be 1 fall at least. 2. And how in the heck did Totes kick out of that? Blackheart can't believe it, calling for the end, but it is still 0-0 in this match. 2 out of 3 falls is going to win the title. You can kind of see why Blackheart has kept that world title ever since winning it. Totes now trying to fight through it. Looked like he was going for the extraction, though. Blackheart fighting through that. Didn't want that put on him. And now both men getting back up to their feet. Blaq sees it coming, though. Catches Totes literally riding dirty. And slams them back down on the ground. To the ground now. You got to go get down on the ground now. Totes might not want to keep talking smack. Might want to get to work a little bit more. And look at that. Blaq ducks the one, doesn't duck the other. Is he split open? Where's the referee going? Not sure the referee knows where she was going. But that took an awful long time for the referee to even start her count. Which was good for Blaq, don't get me wrong. Totes, though, trying to get back in control of the match, but Blaq at every turn stops him. Now look at this. Fatal mistake. We say it all the time. And once again, another mistake. Totes somehow ducks it, though. Gets Blaq here. Gets him up. Here we go. Smashes his face into the ground. Big power bomb. How does that not earn a pin? Don't know, but Totes picks him up again. Tries to throw him into the steel steps. However, the steel steps are no longer there. Yowies. That'll split some blood vessels open in the chest. Totes now letting the hands and the feet go. And kind of shocked we haven't seen another extraction come in yet. But as I say that, here it comes. Extraction number 2. Is this going to be the first pinfall of the night? 2, 3. And pin number 1, it is now 1-0, Totes McGoats. If he wins, if he pins him again, he will win the title belt. Now that knee splits Blaq open, so now both men split open. Oh, just not right. Face smash. Totes now picking up those steel steps. And all for naught. Picks him up and then puts him down. Oh, what is going on? Are they actually going to come back into the ring? Blaq getting up to his feet. Does he see Totes coming in? Oh, how does that not end Blackheart's night? Rolls up the leg. 2, 3, and Totes McGoats in the second of 3 matches wins the WCW World Championship.
Here is your winner and new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Frank D.
Totes McGoats, look at that. Split open 3 different places. Blood just coming down, but is still going to take his time and savor this win. What a brutal match that was. Blackheart, Totes both split open in that match. However, this rivalry is not over yet. There will be another match on Thursday, Thunder, to decide, can Totes defend the title or can Blaq win it back? Now here we go. We've come a long way. What is going on, Preston? Welcome to the stream. We have come a long way tonight to get to this main event. Sting, the challenger, Hollywood Hulk Hogan in the red and yellow, the men's Universal World Champion, will put that title on the line right now. Can Sting become the next Universal Champion and win the big gold belt? We also have a big gold belt right back there.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Universal World Heavyweight Championship.
So lots of crazy things have happened tonight already. We know that Robbo is signed with the WWE. That has sent shockwaves through not just the WCW, but the Four Horsemen and the Four Horsewomen who have split up. Two of the Horsewomen going on to become brand new members of the new faction, the Order of the Phoenix. Don't know what it means for the other two, but we do know Judge Julie Justice has won the tag team title belts and gets the right to choose her brand new tag team partner to become champions with her. We have crowned some new champions. We have watched some of the old champions defend their title belts, and now it comes down to the main event of the evening. Sting versus Hollywood Hogan, one of the greatest feuds in the history of wrestling, and we get to witness it here, the next chapter on Monday Night Nitro. Hollywood Hulk Hogan was our very first WCW World Champion. Ends up losing the belt, can't retain the title, and then in one of the craziest matches we've ever seen, one of the fastest matches we've ever seen, Hollywood comes out, Robbo lays down basically for Hollywood Hogan, who then wins the title. Robbo, when he announced that he had signed with the WWE, said that he could not take the belt with him, but he did not want anybody to believe Hollywood Hogan actually beat him. So that is going to set up a match, more than likely, in the very next WCW versus WWE pay-per-view. Robbo versus Hulk Hogan with the Universal title belt on the line, or with it not on the line. It depends if Hogan still has the belt, because it's not the title belt that matters. It's, can Hogan really beat Robbo? Can Robbo really beat Hogan? That is what it's going to be about, and that's what we'll find out. If he's the champ, the belt will be on the line. If he is not, it is not really the thing that matters the most. More about pride in that match to see who can and who will beat the other one. Remember, most of these characters, over 50% of these characters, are downloadable in the community creation suites on WWE 2k23. Use hashtag Totes in community creations.
From Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 246 pounds, the Scorpion. And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds. He is the Universal World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Love these two versions of both of these wrestlers. Love this version of Hogan. Not a big fan of the version in the game. Doesn't look right to me. This looks like Hogan to me. Not even talking about the head, just the body shape. The other one, way too bulky looking. Hogan hasn't looked like that in 30 years. So this one, the big lean muscle, looks a lot better, I think. But Universal World title on the line right now. The champ, Hollywood Hogan, putting it on the line against Sting. Can Sting win it tonight from Hogan? Hard to really say Hogan won it. in the first place. The match went so fast. It was a squash match. Looked like Robbo basically lied down for Hogan. Later find out that's exactly what happened. According to Robbo. Now, whether that's true or not true, we will find out in the next pay-per-view. They will have another match. And with no reason to lay down for either competitor, more than pride could be on the line in that match. Look at Sting. Staying in control of this match. Normally when Hogan gets you on the outside, he kind of takes control of it. But Sting, no stranger to what Hulk Hogan does, to Hulk Hogan's tactics. And it almost looks like Sting is breaking up these stairs so they can't be used. Even though it's in there. Stairs get in the way of Sting. Hogan throws them up into the corner, or up into the ropes, and now back in control of this match. Now, the thing about wrestling Hogan, I don't think most people understand. It looks like, yeah, Hogan might have did one move to you or two moves to you, but the moves are so strong, the moves are so powerful, that it does not take many moves for Hogan to beat you. So it is really, really important when you're wrestling somebody like a Hogan or somebody like the Giant that you maintain control of the match, that you're not getting a bunch of things used against you. Hogan now getting at least up to a seated position, gets to his feet quickly, big clothesline. Now he's going to try to use the steps, but again, it is like the one thing you don't really want to do. It's like the curse of the steps. Scorpion splash, or stinger splash, gets Hogan back up, and look at this, Scorpion death drop. Is that going to do it? Do we have a brand new Universal Champion? Rolls the leg, 1, 2, and Hogan kicking out in 2. Sting can't even believe it. Hit him with the stinger splash, hit him with the Scorpion death drop, but Hogan kicks out of the pin in 2. Almost didn't look like he's going to be able to do it. Sting now taking it to the top rope. Tries to get him with the crossbody. Hogan out of the way. Tries to play it up to the crowd, but look, Sting's like, hey, you might want to wrestle. Hogan says, all right. Hogan getting all hulked up right there, but Sting getting all bulldogged up. Bulldogs Hogan down to the ground. Delivers one elbow, and now looking like he's trying to slow down the action a little bit, maybe get his breath around him, stay in control of the match. Hogan getting back to his feet, but Sting holding on to those stairs for no apparent reason. Hogan now getting the sleeper hold locked in, but Sting fighting through it. Hits him with the jawbreaker. Whips him into the ring. Misses the elbow. What is that going to mean? Hogan tries to get him with the clothesline. Sting has been hit with it twice, though. Sees it coming, was ready, and blocks it. Look at these guys fighting back and forth they go. Sting delivering the knife edge chops again, making the mistake of going for the stairs. But this time he actually hits him with it. That's shocking. Sting trying to avoid the leg drop, takes Hogan up over the top rope. Hogan now getting back to his feet. Sting watching, sees him doing it. Knocks the stairs out of the ring, but still had his timing a little bit off, but recovers in enough time. Apparently falls are going to count anywhere. 2, 3, and we have a brand new Universal World Champion in Sting.
Here is your winner, and new, the Universal World Heavyweight Champion, the Scorpion.
Sting, brand new Universal Champion, no stranger to holding that belt. Now, basically, the flag bearer. But I'm going to tell you what, you know it's not over between Sting and Hogan, just like you know it's not over between Robbo and Hogan, or Totes and Hogan, or anybody in Hogan, right? So, guys, thanks for helping me put on a show tonight. It has been a lot of fun. It has been a ton of fun, to be fair. And we have done a lot of things. We are up to 845 subscribers, on our way to 1,000. I think we will hit that before we even know it. That'll be amazing. But thanks for everything you do. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for going out of your way to do what you guys do. Remember, though, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video. And if you want to become a member of the channel, you will have a chance to win a real-life replica wrestling title belt. I've showed you what the first one is. Matter of fact, he's holding it. It'll look an awful lot like that, but even better. It is amazing. If you want to be a part of it, if you want to have a shot to win, I don't need the money. So all the money that the channel makes will go back into the channel, will go back into equipment, will go back into the stream, it'll go back into all of this. I don't need it. We will use it for the community. We will use it to grow this channel. We will use it to grow together. So, from all of us here to all of you there, we will catch all of you in the next one. Stay safe and peace.